वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
Narayana Namaskrityam.
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
Devim Saraswati Vyasam.
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
Ato Jayat Madirayat.
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
Taprasya Avadresu.
नित्यं भागवत सेवयां
Yam Bhagavata Sevaya.
भगवते उत्तमश्लोके
Bhagavate Uttama
भक्तिं भवतिर्नैष्टिकी।
Bhaktin Bhavati Naistiki.
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
Naya Vasudevaya.
देवकी नंदनाय च
Devaki Nandanaya cha
नंदगोपकुमाराय
Gopakumaraya
गोविंदाय नमो नमः।
Vindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 21. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Answers by Citing the Lord's Version. Please repeat the sloga behind me. Varam varaya bhadram te
Varam varaya bhadram te
vareśaṁ mābhivāñchitam
vareśaṁ avhivāñchitam
brahman śreyaḥ-pariśrāmaḥ
brahman śreyaḥ-pariśrāmaḥ
puṁsāṁ mad-darśanāvadhiḥ.
puṁsāṁ mad-darśanāvadhiḥ.
Word by word meaning. Please repeat behind me. Varam,
Varam,
benediction.
benediction.
Varaya,
Varaya,
just ask from.
just ask from.
Bhadram,
Bhadram,
auspicious.
auspicious.
Te,
Te,
unto you.
unto you.
vara-īśam,
vara-īśam,
the giver of all benediction.
the giver of all benediction.
abhivāñchitam,
Abhivāñchitam,
wishing.
wishing.
Brahman,
Brahman,
O Brahma.
O Brahma.
śreyaḥ,
śreyaḥ,
the ultimate success.
the ultimate success.
pariśrāmaḥ,
Pariśrāmaḥ,
for all penances.
for all penances.
puṁsāṁ,
puṁsām,
for everyone.
for everyone.
mad,
Mad,
my.
my.
darśana,
Darśana,
realization.
realization.
avadhiḥ,
Avadhiḥ,
up to the limit of.
up to the limit of.
Translation and purport by His Living Grace Abhaya Charana A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, Srila Prabhupada.
Translation, please repeat behind me. I wish you good luck.
I wish you good luck,
O Brahma,
O Brahma.
you may ask from me,
You may ask from me,
the giver of all benediction,
the giver of all benediction,
all that you may desire.
all that you may desire.
You may know that
You may know that
the ultimate benediction,
the ultimate benediction
as the result of all penances,
is the result of all penances,
is to see me
is to see me
by realization.
by realization.
Purport. The ultimate realization of the supreme truth is knowing and seeing face to face the personality of Godhead. Realization of the impersonal Brahman and localized Paramatma feature of the personality of Godhead is not ultimate realization. When one realizes the Supreme Lord, one does not struggle hard to perform such penances. The next stage of life is to discharge devotional service to the Lord just to satisfy Him. In other words, one who has realized and seen the Supreme Lord has attained all perfection because everything is included in that highest perfectional stage. The impersonalist and the pseudo-mystics, however, cannot reach this state. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilidam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Putre Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swami Ityamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaurav Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So we are discussing the chapter where Sukadeva Goswami is giving the answer to Parikshit Maharaj about this cosmic manifestation. The chapter name, the canto name is the Cosmic Manifestation, and this chapter is according to the Lord's version, because how the Lord Brahma they are discussed. Through that, the same reference referred by Sukadeva Goswami, and he was giving the answer. It is not Sukadeva Goswami speculating something and he is giving the answer. He was giving the reference from where Brahma and Lord discussed. That discussion he is referring and he is giving the answer. And this specifically from the previous sloka and this sloka, it is spoken by the Supreme Lord. Brahma, he was doing the penance. After the 1,000 years of penance, Lord satisfied. He got satisfied with his penance because he is not doing any mental speculation or sense gratification. He was controlled his mind and senses, and he was fully concentrated on the Supreme Lord, and he was doing the tapasya. So because of that, the Lord satisfied with his activities. So Lord appeared in front of him. Brahma was able to see the Vaikuntha planetary system, Vaikuntha planet, how it was, and how the Lord is situated there, how the other servant of the Lord situated there. Everything we saw in the previous slokas. In this chapter, he was explained very detailed way. And in front of eyes, we could have seen the Vaikuntha planet itself. So which is not there in this material world. So it is said that the person who seen the Vaikuntha planet, they never going to come back to this material world. That means nobody is there in this material world who have seen the Vaikuntha planet. And other things who are there in this material world, they never saw the Vaikuntha planet. The person who is there remaining in this material world, that means they never saw the material world, however, whoever it may be. So how can we understand how the Vaikuntha planet, how it will look like? Suppose if you wanted to go America, as a tour, it is not suppose we wanted to go to Kashmir, America, Switzerland. So why the people are aspiring to go there, go to those places? It is not just hearing the name of the places, Switzerland, Kashmir, like that. When they hear how the situation there, what is the availability, what is the climate over there, what are the things are there to do the recreation, and how pleasant it is, how the people who visited there, how they felt, all those things they just heard. Then in the current, maybe in the last 40, 50 years, we are seeing the multiple through the photos, through the camera, we are capturing those moments and we are sharing with the people. Now with the mobile phone, we are capturing, we are sharing. So earlier, those things are not there. Maybe some 100 years back, there is no camera. After that, in the last 100 years only, there was a revolution in the camera. Before that, there is no camera and all. So before that, only the drawing on through hearing. So if I wanted to explain how the person who is not visited Tirupati temple, then the person need to explain, okay, it is like we need to go into the hill, which is 7 hills are there. There is a way to get into that. There's staircases are there. The staircases, it is like a steep, like it is made up of stone, and we need to go like that. It is in between the jungle we have to go. So by explaining this, we can imagine, the person will imagine that how the way to go to Tirumala Tirupati. So after hearing that, he will increase the anxiety, increase his desire to go to that place, to visit that place. Not only the spiritual plate, even in the materialistic people also. So by hearing that Switzerland is full of ice, and the climate is very pleasant. And if you see the trees and all, it will look mesmerizing. The train ride is there. So many things there are there in the Switzerland to see. And if you see the Kashmir climate is good, like this, like this. The places are, we need to go on the rope one hill to another hill, and there's a vast place, the open place. There is no animals, no human being, and you can see, you can connect with the Lord. There are so many things if you can explain. So if the person explaining by seeing that the who saw that place, then we will also develop the desire. Oh, I also visit that place. It is not just hearing the name. So the similar way, the Vaikuntha planet we are hearing, but how it will look like? So Brahma explained in this chapter. So by hearing that, we are also aspired to go to the place. So Brahma was explaining there is no sun, though no moon. It is full of uh, it's a pearl, emerald, and desired trees, and the inhabitants, the devotees of the Vaikuntha planets, they are having their own planes. The women are very beautiful, and they are wearing so much of ornaments, and how they wearing the uh, everybody has the four-handed, their body is like a bluish. So all these things we are hearing, then we are developing the aspiration. Okay, even I also wanted to visit Vaikuntha planet. So the to go to Switzerland, to go to Kashmir, it is, we need only material. We need to we need to accumulate the material wealth so that we can go and spend and we can come back. But to go and see the Vaikuntha planet, that is different from the material planets. So material thing, not even a planet, material city, within this material world, you cannot go and stay forever with your money. So anyway, you are going for there, and you will be stay for, if you are going for as a tourist, you need to go there and you can enjoy as much as time they provided. And again, once the time completed, you need to come back. This is the material way of enjoyment. If you want to spiritually enjoy, what will happen? You have to, that is the spiritual enjoyment is different. Vaikuntha planets, it is the eternal. So then people may argue in the material world also people are going to America for work, and they are enjoying their lifelong. So there is lifelong, only one life they will enjoy, that's all. Maybe till they are living. If you are maximum, if you see, maximum 100 years they can live there, that's all. Their life after that they will die. But in the Vaikuntha planet, when the person aspires, it is not necessary to accumulate the material wealth. We need to increase our spiritual wealth. So how to increase the spiritual wealth? By chanting the holy name of the Lord, rendering service to the Supreme Lord, and take part in the Sankirtana Yajna. So through this, to do the devotional service, we can aspire, and we can also reach the Supreme planet, the Vaikuntha planet system, Vaikuntha planet, which is the spiritual world. So Brahma, he was explaining. So by hearing that, we are also, oh, I also need to go there. I need to visit that place. So, but that they are going to the Vaikuntha planet and going into the other cities in this material world, other cities, the material world, only for the particular time, and going to the Vaikuntha planet is, you no need to come back. That's a permanent citizenship will be provided there. Once you reach there, permanent citizenship will be provided, and there is no anxiety, no stress, there is no duality at all. Always it is blissful, always bliss. Where always there is no time is controlled there. It is always enjoyment there. That much great place it was. So that's what Brahma explained here. And after Brahma is seeing all those things, he was seeing the Vaikuntha planet, and he was explaining and how Lord is situated there and how the servitors are situated there. Everything Brahma explained. So after that, Brahma was seeing in front of him, he was seeing the Vaikuntha planet. Then Lord spoke to him. So in the previous sloka, we saw that Lord came, he was happy with that penance, whatever he did, and he shook the hand with Brahma. So that's what we discussed. And again, now what Lord is asking? Lord is first, he is glorifying, he is asking, he is glorifying Brahma. I wish you good luck. So only good luck for you. And he is saying that, oh Brahma, you may ask from me. What he can ask from me? Ask from me means ask from the Supreme Lord, the giver of all benediction. So Lord is the all giver of all benediction. There is no other, only one person in this world can give the benediction. Only that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All the others, all the other gods, all the other demigods, they can give the benediction, but they can get originally they need to get the source of their original sources, the Supreme Lord. From Supreme Lord, they need to get and they need to give whatever the prediction they are providing. But the original source is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the reason here it is mentioned that the giver of all benediction. Vara-īśam, that means the giver of all benediction. All that you may desire, there is that whatever Brahma you are desiring, you can ask all those things. That's what he is saying that. And also, Lord is saying that you may know that the ultimate benediction. So, the person who was doing the continuous penance and who was doing the devotional service, they definitely realizes and they definitely understand what is the ultimate benediction. What is the ultimate benediction? Need to see the Lord or seeing the Lord face to face. That is the ultimate benediction. So that is the ultimate. The person who is seeing the Lord, is if they were able to see the Lord face to face, that is the highest thing, topmost thing anyone can get in this or any in the spiritual world or material world. So that is the only thing is the topmost, to see the Lord face to face. And we know that how Dhruva Maharaj, through his penance, yes, whoever wanted, if you see the history, whoever met the Lord face to face, everyone they did the penance and everyone did the devotional service. We can take the example of Dhruva Maharaja. He also did the penance, even though he is a 5 years old boy. He also did the penance for 6 months in the forest. He was full focus on the Supreme Lord only in his heart. And that is the reason he was able to see the Supreme Lord face to face. His intention was, the Dhruva Maharaj intention was to get the great kingdom greater than his forefathers. But what the Lord provided a planet, entire planet system for him, which is greater than anything. Even though after seeing the Lord, he realizes that he was telling, Dhruva Maharaj was saying that I came over here to this forest to get some broken glass pieces, but you gave the ultimate thing. You gave me your darsana, Supreme Lord. I don't want anything. Like that he was saying. So that is the way the person who was doing the penance and who was seeing the Supreme Lord face to face, they never aspire for anything. Even though Lord can give anything to us, anything, entire Vaikuntha planet itself, he can give one Vaikuntha planet also to us. But the person who sees the Supreme Lord face to face, they never aspire for anything. Because that is the ultimate goal of life. We reach the ultimate goal of life. Then what is the benediction? Apart from that, what is required? So that is the way Lord is explaining here. So through penance, we can achieve the Supreme Lord. From this, we can understand. So up to penance, we can able to see the Supreme Lord. And in the material world also, in the Kali Yuga also, there are so many people in the name of God. They are self-made God. They're saying that I can show you a God if you give and if you follow me. Like that, there are so many cheating people also there. So those and all, this is bogus only. So in the material world, we cannot see the Lord without penance. If you wanted to see the Lord, we need penance. We have to do severe penance. Then only we can see. So anyway, and it is not possible for us to do the penance, whatever they did by the Brahma, how Brahma did, how the other elevated souls did. Yes, Kali Yuga, it is Manda Bhukti and the Manda Bhagya. So the Kali Yuga, it is the only thing is Sankirtana Yajna. So through the Sankirtana Yajna and understanding Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and give this knowledge to others. These are the expectations from the Supreme Lord, from us. So these are the penance for in the Kali Yuga. So we cannot do the penance like Brahma or the other elevated souls. We can do the penance in Kali Yuga is join the Sankirtana Yajna, the association of devotees, and render service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there is no difference between the yajna, whatever did by the previous, the other elevated souls, and whatever the Sankirtana yajna. So Sankirtana yajna is meant for Kali Yuga. So that's the reason we are stressing the point to chant the holy name of the Lord very intensely, regularly, and increase your number of rounds, whatever you are doing. Always chant the glories of the name. In your mind, always think about the Lord. So why these points are always stressed to us means to get the situation that where at the time of leaving this material world, we can remember the Lord, so that as Lord said in Bhagavad Gita, at the time of death, the person, whatever they are desiring, whatever they are remembering, they will attain in their next life. The similar way, we wanted to attain what is our ultimate goal, which is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and that is our ultimate goal of life. So that is the reason we need to, is whatever we are contemplating in our entire life, that only we will remember at the end of the life. So that is the reason all this material way of sense gratification, this whatever is available in this material world, we enjoyed much in this, so much enjoyment already we did in this material world. So there is no need of aspiring for that. There are so many births we took and we enjoyed that. The human form of life is provided by the Supreme Lord, is meant for to do the penance, not for the sense gratification. Because even the hogs and dogs, they are enjoying more, they are doing their they're enjoying the sense gratification more than the human beings. So the person, if you get this human form of the body, that means it is to do the penance and understanding the Supreme Lord and go back to Godhead. For that reason only we got this body. So we have to utilize this body for that only. And also, Prabhupada is explaining in this purport that there are different realization of the Supreme Lord is there. The realization of the impersonal Brahman. So impersonal Brahman means the Lord is impersonal. There is no person. Lord is, they will say that Lord has no form. He is everything is a Lord. Like that they will say. Agam Brahmasmi. So even I am also Lord. That is the concept of impersonal Brahman. So we should not trapped by those understanding, because that is also not a complete understanding. It's not an ultimate realization. And also focusing on the Paramatma, who is Paramatma feature of the Lord, who is situated in our heart region. The Paramatma is situated in this Lord. Focusing on the Paramatma also, it is one way of realization. But these are all the partial realization, Paramatma realization and the impersonal realization. These are the partial realization. So the ultimate realization is we are the servitor of the Lord. Lord is the Supreme Lord is there in this original form in Vaikuntha Loka and the Goloka Vrindavana. Our ultimate goal is, and also Lord is the impersonal Brahman, and also Lord is as a localized Paramatma. So localized Paramatma, impersonal Brahman, which is there around us, and the Lord himself is there in his supreme, in the spiritual body in his original form. So these are the three different uh, realization we have. So the person, ultimately, the person who is following the scriptures, the bona fide scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and following the from the bona fide Parampara Acharyas, they can understand all these aspects, all the three aspects. They have the understanding of all the three aspects of the Supreme Lord, all the three realization, Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization, who is in the Supreme Lord. So their goal is not to aspire to merge with the Supreme Lord and Om Shanti, Om Shanti. It is not the ultimate, that is not the ultimate goal, because we cannot be there without doing any service. Even though you are aspiring to become a Om Shanti, the people they are preaching, the impersonal Brahman, they are preaching that you are, once you can go and merge with the Supreme Lord, merge with the light. Lord is light. You can go and merge with the light at the end of the life. So after merging, there nothing is there, everything is so silent. You can say Om Shanti, you can float on the sky. So the similar way they are giving the knowledge. So how long you will stay like a float on the sky and you will be doing nothing. So one day you will again, that relation is not complete. That is the reason the person who is reaching that position also, he will fall down from that position. Again, he will work to get into the complete realization, to do the service to the Supreme Lord. So that realization is not ultimate. And also the Buddhas, the person who is not accepting the Lord's authority, the Vedic authority, that culture we call as the Buddhist, and they are atheist. They are calling as the atheist. So the Buddha is not whatever we are studying in our history is a Gautama Buddha, Siddhartha. This is not a Buddha. So Buddha means who are not accepting the Vedic authority. That person is called Buddha. Even Buddha is referred in the scriptures. He was the incarnation of the Godhead. So incarnation of the Supreme Lord, Buddha. So he was mentioned in the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Buddha names are mentioned there. That means Buddha means he was lived for, means he appeared in the many millions of years back itself. So so Buddha means generally the person who is not accepting the Vedic authority, because in the name of Vedic authority, Vedas, because the Vedas is mentioned that to the sacrifices. But the sacrifices, whatever the animal sacrifices, the purpose of animal sacrifices is to prove that whatever the mantra chanted by the person, it is power, to show the power of the mantra, because by sacrificing the animals in the yajna and chanting the mantra, that will regenerate, it will give the new body to that animal. So that is the reason, that is the purpose of sacrificing the animal. But later point of time, they took it is diluted, and the mantra is also not powerful. The person who is reciting the mantra is also not powerful, because they are not following any Vedic authority. They are not following they just wanted to do the just gratification. So they, without the powerful mantra, they just wanted to do the sense gratification by killing the animal and eating the animals. So that is the reason, in order to stop it, Lord incarnated as Buddha and is that ahimsa. So non-violence. He preached non-violence, not to sacrifice the animals. That which is even though against the Vedas, because that time that was required. So the Lord will appear for time, place, and circumstances. He will appear and he will preach. So Lord himself, he preached the people against the Vedas. So that is the reason the people who are following the Buddha is a Buddhist. And we are not doing any animal sacrifices and all. So we are the person who is Arya, the Arya family, who are having the Vedic educated family. So their descendants, they are not doing all this ahimsa and himsa and all, to killing the animal and all, they are not doing. So they are just following the Vedic civilization, Vedic culture. Whatever the scriptures are saying, they are following that. So those people, we are following the same parampara. So we don't want to follow any atheistic knowledge, because the atheistic knowledge is to control the specific time and the less intelligent people. For that reason, Buddha came and he gave the instruction. And also the impersonal realization, it is given, it is the time and place it is required. Shankaracharya, he also appeared and he preached the impersonalism, because because in order to he wanted to, whatever the Buddha concept, he wanted to make the people to understand the Vedic Veda, took the people under the Vedic authority. That is the reason Shankaracharya, he come up with the impersonal Brahman. So it is for the time and circumstances it came, and it is for the temporary purpose only. So we should not catch hold of this, and we should not follow those whatever they preach, Buddha and Shankaracharya. So if we are following that, that is the Mayavadi philosophy. The Shankaracharya philosophy is the Mayavada philosophy, which is talked about only the impersonal Brahman. So that is the reason we are following our Guru Parampara. Vedic authority is a bona fide scripture, is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. So that will give the detailed knowledge about the Supreme Lord and his abode. And by reading, by hearing, by realizing, we can reach the highest perfectional stage. So that is the ultimate goal of all of us. That is ultimate goal. So here Prabhupada is mentioning in the last line. The highest, what is the one who has realized and seen the Supreme Lord has attained all perfection, because everything is included in that highest perfectional stage. So by seeing the Supreme Lord face to face, that is the highest realization to the Supreme Lord is the highest perfection. So the person who got this, nothing to attain for him. Even though he's taking birth again and again in his material world, he won't feel anything because he's attained the Supreme Lord. So this attain the Supreme Lord, which is the ultimate goal of life. And the last line he is saying that, Prabhupada is saying that the impersonalist and the pseudo mystic, however, cannot reach this state. So they cannot, because they are not saying, they're not, first of all, they don't have the faith on the Supreme Lord. He's not, don't have the form. And also the mystic power, the mystic people, they're thinking about only the mystic power. So they are trapped in that situation only. So they won't get the complete realization. So they cannot reach the state where the perfectional stage, they cannot reach the perfectional state. That's what Prabhupada is explaining. So we are all very fortunate. We are able to follow the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whatever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propagated in this material world, and to the fallen souls, he provided the easy method by chanting the holy name of the Lord and attain the perfection stage. So let us follow the same thing consistently, constantly, and attain the perfection in this lifetime itself. Hare Krishna. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय।